Piet Botha's got a lot of runners at Hollywood Bets Durbanville, a happy hunting ground this coming Wednesday. Piet, thank you so much. 3 runners in race number 1. Let's start with number 2. I am still winning. Keenan Steyn takes Sarad. Can she improve?
I'm hoping to see some improvements. I've been wanting to go over a bit of ground. She's had a lot of hard luck stories, and if she had to bring her work to the track, she should be competitive. But I'm just very hopeful.
Of your 3, is Ario Vistus your preferred runner in this race?
I do think so. It's obviously a bit of a jump from a mile to 2,400 meters. It's a big jump. It's not ideal. I wanted a stepping stone, but never got it. So I've taken my chances here, and I hope it's right. He's quite a nice horse. I just feel like he's still maturing. He just hasn't quite reached his best yet, but definitely our preferred choice.
And then Style Icon, not ripping up any trees in Cape Town. Could she perhaps sneak into the money?
I do think so. Style Icon is also a filly that I've been wanting to go over the distance, and she got injured, and we've been nursing her back, and I thought she'd run a much better race last time, so she did disappoint me a bit, but this is more what she's looking for.
Race number 2, you got Still Sparkling for the Social Squad. I'm of the opinion that she represents a lot of value in the race. If she doesn't win, do you think she can get into the mix?
I do think so. Her last run was the first time that she actually started to do things right, and Keenan got off and said to me she's now ready to go further. That's what we thought that she's been wanting. So she's working very well at home. I'm hoping that she'll show us on Wednesday and run a much improved race.
Then skip a race for lunch on. We go to race number 4, where you got number 1, Dusk Goods. Has he lost his way, or there's signs of life?
This horse is working so well at the moment, and he's looking fantastic. I don't really know what happened last time. The race meeting after his last run, a lot of our horses came back with the virus, and I hadn't tested him before that race, and it's quite likely that that's what went wrong. Because when Devon got off, he just said, there was just nothing there, and he couldn't understand it. But he's working well, and he's looking great, and I think he's going to be a big runner, and he loves this course, so a big runner for me.
Let's move on to race number 5. You've experimented all sorts of distances with number 7, Pateo, also for the Social Squad. Do you think we're kind of in a happy place where you can see a little bit more?
This horse works so well at home, but every time it comes here, it just doesn't run any type of race at all. And to be very honest with you, I'm a little bit lost with this horse. I don't know where to go. I don't know what distance. I'm very lost. Open for some suggestions from someone. Works fantastic at home. I've had some jockeys say sprint, I've had some jockeys say stay, and I've tried them all, and it just hasn't, nothing's really happened. So I'm hoping that this horse is going to enjoy the course, maybe, and maybe we'll see his best run.
Then on to race number 6, we got 4 runners. Let's start with number 1, Drawn 1. Easy Money has got a bit of weight to shoulder, but she's always dangerous at this level.
Oh, she's a gutsy filly. Her last run, Calvin got off and said it was just too short for the 1,000 meters. They went way too quick for her, and he thinks that she'll prefer the 12. So Louis is unbeaten on her, 2 runs, 2 wins. So hopefully he can keep it up again. The concern for me is just the weight. She's not the biggest filly, and she's got a lot of weight to carry. But she's a very gutsy filly, and there's no doubt in my mind that she's going to be in the mix. She's a very honest horse.
Now the boss, Richard, sticks with her. Not much went right for her last time out. She plotted a bit of a wide path. By default, she'll have things a little bit easier in transit.
Yeah, Richard got off last time and said, don't worry, she'll win her next start. And unfortunately, that was one of the days when I took bloods and she came back with a positive reading. So, we had to scratch her. I do believe that she's also working very, very well at the moment, and a big runner. It's very hard to choose between the 4 horses here. They're all competitive horses, so it's going to be quite tough. But now the boss doing very, very well. I think she's probably, if I have to choose between the 4, I might just lean slightly towards her.
Then let's go to Try Me. Is she best down the straights at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth?
She ran one very good race here at Durbanville when she ran second, and it was a fantastic run that day. I do think that she prefers the straight, but she has had the one very good run here, so if she can do that again, and I think the pace is going to be on in this race, which will suit her. She likes to be run off her feet and then come with a late run, so looking at this race, I think there's going to be a lot of pace, and she will be run off her feet, so she might just enjoy this race.
And then Trace, she got a deep draw, but she gets A for effort every time she comes to the races.
Yeah, another filly that always gives off her best. I'm quite sad about the draw. I do think that if she was drawn in the first 5, I probably would have made her my first choice. But I think Cornet's going to have his work cut out from that draw. It's not going to be easy, especially in a race where there's so much pace, and it's going to be very hard for him. But she's well. She's started to find a form. She lost it a little bit. She started to find it again, and I think she is a big runner if she can overcome the draw.
Then 2 runners in the loss. Parosh has got to be popping for a win just about now.
Yeah, we've been waiting for his rating to come down, and it has. And he ran a great race last time. He's building with confidence every time he runs and comes back sound after the run, and with no worries or anything like that. So with that, he's building in confidence, and I think he's ready now to give his best performance for us.
And then shifting path with his best mate Louis Otwa on board.
Yeah, I'm a little bit lost with this horse at the moment. He was doing so well, and I know we gave him a break, and when we came back, his first 2 runs, we thought he would need it, but his last run, he just disappointed me so badly. I don't really know why. Came back, checked him out, he was sound and everything, so no reason why. He might have had the virus as well at the same time. I'm hoping that's what it is, because him in a race like this, he should be very competitive in a race like this, and he's looking fantastic at home. Everybody that's worked him has got off and said, look, this horse is working very well. So he's a massive runner if he can just bring his return to form on Wednesday.
Thanks so much, Piet.
You're welcome. Thank you.